Hi, just a quick update on where we were with futures. We have been building this position over most of today for the short in the market. We can see here in the SPX futures here that we were going quite red. Down below I've got the Nasdaq. We were going quite red during the day, and then we've gone into this action that Israel has taken. I've had to recut this video. I think I might have been a bit political in my last one. Anyway, here we have a look again. Not so much in this particular future. It hasn't really gone red until we've seen the price action. So it's a little bit coincidental rather than the causal, which we saw in the other SPX. During the day here, we can see a gain in the ES. It really didn't know that it was going into the red until it was in the red. Quite strange. I was looking at the SPX earlier. SPX is quite similar for the day. Yes, we've had a carry through, but during the day we've had quite a lot of buying going into the close. Retail stocks, a little bit the same. Middle of the day, very focused on what was happening in the United States rather than what was happening overseas. This, again, it wasn't until late in the day, and it's maybe a little bit reactional. Here we go. At 4:30, we've started seeing this move go on. If we had a look at the VIX had done some charging during the day. We've seen a couple of charges because it was worried. I noted that we were changing yesterday through to this. It'd be interesting to see. VIX is right up there. It'd be interesting to see how that plays out. Bitcoin was probably telling us all the last few days. If we have a look at Bitcoin, all of the lit sessions recently, since the top, or just before the top, it's been red during the lit sessions. That really suggests that there's a lot of hedging going on during those lit sessions. It wasn't really turning up in the options. I couldn't necessarily see a lot until today. We've seen in the overnight here in the grey areas that there's been quite a lot of buying of the selling, which is a bit strange. I haven't quite got my head around that. The other interesting thing to note today is that we've had aftermarket. We've had, just let me go to the 30 minutes. We've had after the markets today. We've had, I've gone a bit too far out. Powell make comments that it's about time to drop some rates, and we can see that it's jumped. Whether that is coincidental with what's happened with a bit of a risk-off market in rates, I'm not certain. Gold definitely has gone risk-off, and oil has gone risk-off. Both of them great trades if you had your finger on the pulse. Here we can see the TLT has gone through another period of tightening. All day it's been tightening. It's just had a really strong period leading into this. So we definitely knew, and it is one of the positions I'm holding at the moment. Anyway, that's a quick update on where we are today with liquidity. So the market definitely knew something was coming. The SPIX, a lot of the peripheral proxies for the different indexes, those proxies have gone on amber to red, but really the SPIX is still quite green. So it'd be interesting to see if we get some buying as it goes down. There wasn't a lot of hedging in there that will drive the market down. It depends what sort of selling goes into the futures. But I haven't looked to see if any of the data suggests that it's not going to mean revert at some stage. Anyway, have a good end to the day's trading, and we can only hope that the world events calm down and don't get worse. It's end of day, the 12th of June going into the 13th of June, Friday. Thank you very much.